I'd like to dive into high-quality learning at Oakwood schools, and I think it's best demonstrated by something I observed last summer. Our teachers here in Oakwood have a passion for their profession that is unmatched. Last summer, I was told some of our elementary teachers from Smith and Harmon schools were volunteering their time to learn about our new Wit Wisdom literacy curriculum. I assumed it'd be a small group, maybe 5 or 6 teachers. So imagine my surprise when I walked into the library and saw over 40 teachers. Binders, books, and laptops were sprawled all over desks as they dove into the materials, exploring how the components fit together to introduce, teach, and reinforce literacy concepts. The energy in the room was incredible. Teachers collaborating, sharing ideas, and generating excitement about how this resource could help students learn. At that moment, I knew I had to see the lesson in action. I'd now like to introduce 3rd grade teacher Emmy King from Smith Elementary. I visited her classroom this fall and was blown away from observing her teach our new Wit and Wisdom curriculum. Emmy, welcome.
Thanks, Dr. Gupta. I have been so impressed with what I've witnessed with my students in the classroom this year. Implementing our new ELA curriculum, Wit and Wisdom, has been a game changer. The curriculum includes a number of different texts, pieces of art, articles, videos, and so much more to fully immerse the students in the content and give them a great deal of background information and understanding of a given topic. The students are gaining deep insight and understanding of real-world experiences. For example, when learning about how people explored space, we covered topics ranging from Galileo using the telescope to discover that the Earth is not the center of the universe, to John F. Kennedy's "We Choose to Go to the Moon" speech, to the Apollo 11 mission, and everything in between. To do this, we read articles, dissected pieces of artwork, read poems, watched videos of speeches and media coverage of historical events, and read many books. One lesson that the students and I really enjoyed was when we were learning about the Apollo 11 mission. We read a long book full of facts. We then read a newspaper article covering the mission and the first moonwalk. Finally, we watched a video clip of the media coverage of Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin walking on the moon. We discussed how all 3 sources gave us similar but varying details on the same event. Students shared that while the book gave them the most facts and greatest detail, watching the video of the news was the most impactful. When I asked them how a 3-minute video could show them more than a 50-page book, they all agreed that seeing the news anchors tear up and get emotional showed them how monumental this event was in history. This curriculum also fosters communication and collaboration skills. It encourages student discussions, known as Socratic seminars, and the importance of using respectful language when agreeing and disagreeing with others' ideas. To sit back and listen to 3rd graders use language like, "I see where you're coming from, but I think this," or "I respectfully disagree because," is honestly rewarding beyond words. I have seen such an increase in confidence among students. Students want to participate and share their thoughts and ideas, knowing that their ideas will be heard and respected. We have had very passionate conversations, such as whether you would return to the ocean after a shark attack, or would you choose to be the first to go to the moon, where students are sitting on the edge of their seats, eager to share their ideas. But despite this excitement, they pause and wait and listen and reflect on what each other says before diving into their own opinions. It's an amazing thing to watch unfold. Not only are students gaining impressive communication skills and are able to discuss and talk about their learning, but their writing is also flourishing. I've been so impressed by the rigor of this curriculum. Not only are students reading difficult texts and having these discussions, but they are also learning to write and defend their reasoning. When wrapping up our study on the Apollo 11 mission, the 3rd grade students each wrote a 4-paragraph opinion essay about whether they would want to be an astronaut on the Apollo 11 mission. Here are a few excerpts from their writing. One student writes, "The first reason I would like to go to the moon is because it would be exciting. In Moonshot it says, 'Armstrong is calm, but on Earth they cheer.' I would like to be the first person to walk on the moon. This is one major reason why I want to go to the moon." Another student concludes, "Another reason I wouldn't want to be an astronaut on the Apollo 11 mission is because you only have one chance. For example, in One Giant Leap they talk about how failure means death. The rocket could have not gone up and they would be stranded on the moon. Many people dream about going to space. I am not one of those people. The moon seems fun, but I know I wouldn't want to go." A different student shares, "Another reason I would be an astronaut is because I would like a challenge, but I would have one shot. For example, in One Giant Leap, it says they know one thing only. Failure means death. The astronauts feel scared and proud. I would like to feel this proud someday." In their essays, students referenced books that we read in class, poems, speeches, and media coverage to provide evidence for their reasoning. These are not only great skills to foster as students, but also skills that will serve them as they go on in higher education and their adult lives.
Thanks, Emmy, for that glimpse into the classroom. Equally important and impressive is the work our staff does to meet the literacy needs of all students. Now, in its third year, our Foundations curriculum provides a multi-sensory, research-based approach to phonics instruction for our K-3 students. As a Tier 1 and 2 program, Foundations allows students to learn by hearing, seeing, and doing, using tactile learning and strategies that help close learning gaps and meet the needs where they are of our students. Paired with Haggerty, our phonemic awareness program for K-1, we are building a strong literacy foundation for all learners. In addition, Oakwood Schools integrates WIN Time, which stands for What I Need. WIN Time is daily at the elementary level, a dedicated 30-minute block where students receive targeted reinforcement of classroom curriculum. Whether they need additional support or enrichment, WIN Time ensures every student is challenged at the right level. For students needing the highest level of reading support, we have teachers certified as trainers in the Wilson Reading System, a Tier 3 intervention program focused on systematic phonics and language structure. This program provides explicit, multi-sensory instruction for students with significant reading challenges. Through specialized and focused interventions, students build confidence and gain the skills needed to become independent, successful readers. At Oakwood Schools, our goal is clear. Every student deserves the tools, supports, and instruction to thrive in literacy and beyond. Overall, Oakwood Schools continues to be a leader in academic excellence. This year, we earned a 5-star rating on Ohio's report card, reflecting our unwavering commitment to student success. Our performance index score, a key metric of academic achievement, remained among the highest in the state, a testament to the dedication of our teachers and students. I'm a former math teacher, so I love talking numbers, but I won't bore you with the data. There is, however, one number that speaks volumes about the essence of our schools. That number is 20. That's the average class size that we have in Oakwood. This is the hallmark of Oakwood Schools, resonating with families in our community and drawing prospective residents who value individualized attention and support for every student. We also offer a robust selection of advanced placement courses, college credit plus options, and career tech pathways, ensuring students have opportunities to explore their passions and prepare for the future. This commitment to excellence has earned Oakwood Junior High and High School the ranking of #1 in Dayton by the U.S. News and World Report. But rather than just report the news, let me introduce you to Joseph Hong, who can explain firsthand what an Oakwood education has meant to him as he prepares for the next step in his educational career. Joseph, welcome.
Hello, my name is Joseph Hong, and I'm a senior here at Oakwood High School, and I will be attending Johns Hopkins University in the fall. The AP/CCP classes I've taken here have helped prepare my peers and I with studying habits. I took my first AP class, AP World, with Mr. Diethers as a freshman, and it helped instill in me a strong work ethic and develop my skills as a high school student. Although work ethic doesn't come solely from a certain set of classes, the degree of difficulty and hard work required encouraged and prepared my peers and I. Certainly, while preparing for college can feel daunting, I can have some peace knowing the habits and skills I've been able to pick up from the curriculum here. Alongside the difficult nature of these classes, what we learn from them also gives us previews into potential fields of study and career paths. Personally, I aspire to go into the field of chemical and biomolecular engineering, and the AP Science classes offered here certainly played a strong role in developing my interest. Though it can be easy to take for granted the availability to take advanced classes and the opportunity to learn things above and beyond the typical high school curriculum, it is something that my peers and I greatly appreciate. Specifically, this would only be possible with the amazing teachers we have here at Oakwood High School. Teachers here help to spark an excitement for higher education and something greater than ourselves. They not only teach the classes amazingly well, but they also pique our interest in the things they teach us. The AP Science teachers here specifically have advertised various extracurricular programs, such as the Wright Scholar Internship Program at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, and provided various other exploration and independent study opportunities. The AP/CCP teachers here are amazing, and with them and the broad availability of advanced classes, me and my peers have been able to develop my passions and our passions together, going into college and beyond.
Thanks, Joseph, for your firsthand experience, and we of course are excited to hear you feel more than prepared to head to Johns Hopkins University this fall. Joseph mentioned his interest in chemical and biomolecular engineering, and I've found while we are still working to define our STEM work in Oakwood, it's happening every single day in our buildings K through 12. This year, we are expanding opportunities through strategic partnerships and investments. This year, we partnered with Jason Learning, a national STEM partner with school districts, to help guide us in collecting evidence of our current work around STEM against their framework. They will take the information we submit to provide feedback on what we are doing well as providing a course of action into the future. We also introduced STEM champions at each building. These are staff members receiving specialized training and, you guessed it, championing our STEM work. They've led the way on gathering artifacts and helping us to gain a comprehensive understanding of current STEM work happening in Oakwood. I'd like to now welcome Jody Allen to talk more about the STEM training and what work she is championing at Art Lang School.
Hi, my name is Jody Allen and I'm a kindergarten teacher at Lang Elementary. It is an honor to talk about the exciting developments in our school district, particularly in the field of STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. As we continue to work towards shaping the future of education, our district has made it a priority to not only define what STEM means, but also to ensure this definition evolves and thrives at every grade level, from our youngest learners to our high school students preparing for the next chapter of their lives. Over the past months, many of us had the opportunity to attend STEM training sessions. These sessions have provided us with valuable insight and practical tools that are helping us integrate STEM concepts in new and meaningful ways in our classrooms. STEM has the ability to foster curiosity, problem solving, and creativity, skills that are essential for the challenge of tomorrow. What has also been enriching is the opportunity for collaboration across all levels of education, from Lang to the high school level. We've come together to share ideas, strategies, and best practices. This collaboration has created a sense of unity and excitement within our district. STEM brings people to tackle challenges, think innovatively, and learn continuously. By working together, we are ensuring that the STEM framework is not just a buzzword, but a comprehensive approach that reaches every student. We are laying the groundwork for future innovators, thinkers, and leaders, and it's exciting to see how this momentum is growing. An example of a kindergarten STEM activity was after we read Last Stop on Market Street from our Wit Wisdom program. I challenged them to create a building to add to the street. They first picked out an exterior color and then drew their building. Then the next 2 days, they constructed their building to match their drawing. It was nice to see them collaborate with each other. Some were giving tips on how they created a 3D building. Others were showing how they created dimensions with their roof and how they added windows and doors. At the end of the project, I took a picture of their drawing and building to show what they created. They were so proud of their buildings, and it was nice to show them off.
We are also working with AASA, the National Superintendent Association, to benchmark best practices and refine our district-wide STEM plan. By incorporating new and emerging technologies into the classroom, we are preparing students for careers for the future. Our students are engaging in coding, robotics, and engineering challenges that push their creativity and problem-solving skills.